Dubs! Whether you're slowly losing your mind or just finding yourself in time, you're in the right spot. Welcome into Coffee with Dubs. Grab a cup and let's talk. You know, one of the things I've been thinking about this morning is how easy it is to overlook ordinary days. Right now, I'm sitting outside Heber Park at the rail trail, waiting to meet up with some friends. They're not here yet, which gives me a few minutes to be myself before the conversations start and the day settles into whatever is going to become. Last night, got a little weather, and for the first time in a few days, New Jersey feels like it remembered how to take its foot off the gas pedal. It's still summer, it's warm, but today feels a lot more inviting than the last couple days have. And that's one of the things I appreciate about mornings like this. Nothing major's happened yet. Nobody knows exactly how the day is going to unfold. There's just the trail ahead, some friends on the way, work later this afternoon, and a handful of opportunities that make the most of whatever comes next. And on the drive over, my mind keeps bouncing back to something I watched last night. I ended up catching part of that UFC fight that was held on the White House lawn. And I'm still not entirely sure where I sit on that. Part of me is like, only in America. Another part is like, I kind of feel a strange sense of pride because it's such an over-the-top collision of freedom, entertainment, culture. But another part of me wonders, maybe we've turned everything into a spectacle. And I still haven't landed on that answer yet. Maybe that's okay. Not everything needs an immediate conclusion. Some things are worth sitting with for a while. Some thoughts deserve a little room to breathe before you decide what they mean. Life isn't always about having the answer. Sometimes it's about paying enough attention to ask a question. The funny thing is, that's exactly what today's topic became for me. Most people spend their lives waiting for big moments. The promotion, the dream vacation, the major accomplishment, the finish line. We convince ourselves that happiness is hiding somewhere in the future, waiting for us to arrive. Meanwhile, ordinary days keep passing by unnoticed. A conversation with a friend, a comfortable walk, a cooler morning after the heat wave. A laugh that wasn't planned, a quiet moment where everything feels okay for a little while. In the long scope of things, those moments aren't distractions from life. They are life. That's something I've been trying to remind myself of lately. I've got work later. There's responsibilities waiting for me. There are bills to pay, projects to finish, and things that still need my attention. Just because it's a nice day doesn't mean responsibility disappears. But I've started realizing that fulfillment doesn't come from reaching some magical point where all the work is finished. If that's the standard, most of us will spend our entire lives still waiting. Instead, fulfillment comes from learning how to appreciate the day you're standing in while working towards the day you're hoping for. Those two things can exist together. You have to have goals, but you can still enjoy today. You can be building something and still appreciate what you've already built. You can be moving forward without constantly feeling behind. And I think that's where a lot of peace comes from. Not having everything figured out, not having every problem solved, just from recognizing that this ordinary day is part of that story too. One walk doesn't change your life. A shift at work doesn't alter your existence. And one conversation doesn't define who you've become. But stack enough of these ordinary moments together, eventually they become a life you're proud of. And that's what today feels like to me. Nothing spectacular, nothing dramatic. Just another ordinary day that's quietly adding up to something excellent. And that's enough for me. So if you're up for another one, I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Coffee with Dubs. Let's make it awesome.